Hi guys! Hello grade 7 learners! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. At kung bago ka lang sa aking YouTube channel, welcome to my channel. Huwag na huwag mo kakalimutang i-like ang video na to, i-share to sa friends mo, at mag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel at i-hit ang notification bell para updated ka sa ating mga latest upload. Okay. Sa video na to, ang pag-aaralan natin ay under ng grade 7 Mathematics first quarter, which is all about scientific notation. Okay, I'll try to explain it in Taglish para mas maintindihan nyo ng maigi. So, ano ba yung tinatawag nating scientific notation? So, scientific notation is a quick way to write really, really big or really, really small numbers. Sabi natin dyan, ang scientific notation daw ay ang pinakamabilis na paraan para isulat natin yung sobrang laking number at sobrang liit naman na numbers. Okay, bakit na-discover si scientific notation? So, scientists deal with extremely large and extremely small numbers. Pag sinabi natin extremely, sobrang laki, extremely large, extremely small, at sobrang liit naman na numbers. Halimbawa, isang halimbawa lang itong mga to ha. Una, the distance from the sun to the nearest star, which is the Proxima Centauri, is about 24 trillion 700 billion miles. So basically, sobrang laki ng 24 trillion 700 billions, right? Next naman, a single Streptococcus bacterium is about 0.0000075 meters in diameter. So sobrang liit naman nung numbers na yan. Sa sobrang liit niya, ang daming nakalagay, tama? That's the reason why nabuo si scientific notation. And aside from that, scientists are lazy. Ayan, ano lang to, to make the discussion fun. So they decided that by using powers of 10, they can create short versions of long numbers. So gumagamit sila ng powers of 10. So ganun gumagana yung ating scientific notation. Okay. So meron tayong rules for scientific notation. So hindi natin basta-basta sinusulat yung power of 10. Meron tayong mga sinusunod to write it in a scientific notation. To be in proper scientific notation, the number must be written with, again, dapat para malaman natin kung properly written siya in scientific notation, yung number natin must be written with, first, a number between 1 and 10. Again, take note of the word between. Pag sinabi nating between, kasama ba si 1 at si 10? No. Pag sinabi nating between, sa pagitan in Tagalog. Sa pagitan. Okay. So, yung number daw natin, when we are writing it in a power of 10, dapat yung number na yon must be between 1 and 10. Ano pa? And multiplied by a power of 10. So, yun yung nakikita nyong times 10. Minsan, times 10 raised to 3, times 10 raised to 2, raised to 4, raised to negative 6, etc. Okay. Let's say, for example, 23 times 10 raised to 5 is not in proper scientific notation. Bakit? Bakit hindi siya in proper scientific notation? Times 10 naman siya. Power of 10. Power of 10. Ayan, times naman siya doon. Bakit hindi siya properly written? Because as you notice, 23 is greater than 10. And what we are talking about is that yung number dapat natin must be in between, sa pagitan ng 1 and 10. Yung absolute value niya sa pagitan dapat ng 1 and 10. Okay. So, 137 million can be written as 1.37 times 10 raised to 8. So, yung 137 natin, kung ilolocate natin yung decimal niya, nandito yun. Andito yun. No? Erase ko to. Yan. Andyan yung decimal niya. Okay, 137 million is sobrang laking number. If you want to write it in scientific notation, di ba? Ang rule natin, dapat, it should be what? In between 1 and 10. So, move tayo ngayon ng decimal. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hihinto na ba tayo? Hindi. 8. Kasi, pag huminto tayo dito sa part na to, magiging 13 yung value niya, 13.7. 13.7 is greater than 10. Ang pinag-uusapan natin, it should be in between 1 to 10. 1 and 10. So that means we have 1.37. So it will become 1.37 times 10 raised to 8 kasi nag-move tayo ng 8 to the left. Nag-move tayo ng 8 to the left. Kaya raised to 8 siya. Pinaliit natin yung number, kaya positive. Diba? 137 million, malaking number, naging 1.37 times 10, kaya positive yung 8 natin kasi pinaliit natin yung number. Now let's try. Using scientific notation, rewrite the following numbers. So you have to write it in a proper scientific notation. So una, 347 million, ay 1,902,061,400. Okay, you can pause the video for a while and then try to answer this problem. Tapos, i-continue na nyo lang yung video to determine if you have found out the correct answer. Now, let's get started. Let's say, for example, 347,000. So, lagay ko dito. 347,000. Since alam natin na nandito yung decimal niya, ayan, kasi wala siyang decimal place, so nandito yung decimal niya, mag-move tayo ngayon to the left. Paliliitin natin yung number. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ayan, doon tayo hihinto. Hindi pwedeng kay 34 kasi si 34 ay greater than 10. While si 3.47 naman ay greater than 1 but less than 10. So, basically, it will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 na movement. 3.47 times 10 raised to positive 5. Positive kasi, nag-move tayo to the left. Ayan. Another example, 902 million. So, lagay ko na lang dito. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hindi pa tayo hihinto kasi si 90 mas mataas pa rin yan kay 10. And then 10. Ayan. So, we have 9.02. 9.02 times 10 raised to 8. 8 kasi, bilang tayo ulit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kasi 8 yung naging movement natin. And then positive siya kasi pinaliit natin yung number. From bigger number, pinaliit. Next, 61,400. So from here, move tayo ulit. 1, 2, stop na ba tayo dito? Hindi pa. Dito. Yan, stop na tayo. So we have 6.14 raised times 10 raised to 4. Okay. Let's now try to convert this. Kanina, ang given natin ay we're writing them in scientific notation. So this time, naka-scientific notation siya, we are going to convert this into the original number. Okay, let's say for example, 1.23 times 10 raised to negative 5. Okay, kapag raised to negative, remember, kapag raised to negative, that means ang movement natin ay to the left. Papunta sa kaliwa, papunta doon. Yun yung movement natin ng decimal place. Let's say, for example, 1.23 times 10 raised to negative 5. So, kukunin ko lang tong part na to. Mag-move ako ngayon to the left ng 5. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, lahat ng mga walang number na ano ko dyan, lalagyan natin ng 0. So, magiging ganyan siya. 0.000123. Ganon ha, kapag ka nagko-convert tayo na negative yung exponent ng ating power of 10 ng ating scientific notation, we have to move to the left. Kapag positive, we have to move it to the right. Okay, another example. 6.806 times 10 raised to negative 6. So, lagyan natin dito 6.806. So, ito yung point niya. Locate natin. And then, 6 movement to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lagyan natin ng 0. And then, mapupunta na dito yung decimal kasi nga, minove natin siya. So, it will become 0.000006806. I hope it makes sense. Now, you try this. Convert it kung ano yung hinahanap. Sa una, 4,000, you have to convert it into scientific notation. Pangalawa naman, scientific notation, we have to convert it in standard. Standard again sa pangatlo, and then scientific notation. Pang-apat, pause the video for a while, and then continue nyo na lang para ma-determine nyo kung tama yung sagot ninyo. Let's start. Let's start with 4,000. 4,000, we have to write it in scientific notation. So, lagay ko dito 4,000. Ito yung decimal niya. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Dito tayo mag-stop. Okay. So, we have 4 times 10 raised to 3 kasi tatlong movement to the left. Next naman, 2.48 times 10 raised to 3. So, sabi natin positive. So, we have to move it to the right. So, 2.48, positive siya. So, we have 1, 2, and 3. Yung kulang, yan, lagay natin dyan. So, we have 2,480. Another example, 6.123 times 10 raised to 6. Positive siya, so move to the right. So, 6.123. So, mag-move tayo ng 6 na beses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ayan. So, we have 6,123,000. And the last one, we have 306 million. Again, lagay ko siya dito para maintindihan nyo. Ayan. So, eto yung decimal. Paliliitin natin yung number. Kaya positive yung magiging exponent natin. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hindi pa tayo hihinto kasi si 30 mataas pa din kay 10. 8. So, magiging 3.06 times 10 raised to 8 kung ilan yung naging movement natin. Ayan. Let's have this problem. In the United States, 15 million households use private wells for their water supply. Write this number in scientific notation. So, dabi dito, yung United States daw, remember, when we are solving problem, we just need to identify what's being asked. So, ang tanong, or ang kailangan natin gawin, we have to write this number in scientific notation. At ano yung number na yon? Ito lang naman yung given, 15 million. So, 15 million. Ito yung decimal niya, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yan, 1.5 is in between 1 to 10. So, pwede na tayo dun sa 1.5. 1.5 times 10 raised to 7. Ayan. Another example. The US has a total of 1.2916 times 10 raised to 7 acres of land reserved for state parks. Write this in standard form. So, kanina, sinulat natin scientific notation. Ito naman, ira-write natin in standard form. Ano yung susulat natin in standard form? So, ito yung given natin. Positive raised to 7 siya, tama? So, we have to move it to the right. So, we have 1.2916. And then, since 7 siya, we are going to move the decimal place 7 steps to the right. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And nilalagyan natin ng 0 yung mga walang number. So, we have 12,916,000 acres. So, why does a negative exponent gives us a small number? So, bakit daw? Kanina kung nakita ninyo, kapag ang negative exponent, it gives us small number. Okay. So, una, alam natin na ang 10,000, simulan natin dito sa 10,000, ay 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Or simply, alam natin meron niyang ganyan, bibilangin lang natin yan, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that's raised to 4. So, that's simply 10 raised to 4. Si 1,000 naman ay 10 times 10 times 10. So, that's 10 raised to 3 kasi tatlong 10. Si 100 naman ay 10 times 10, that is 10 squared kasi 10 times 10, dalawang 10. While si 10 ay simply 10 raised to 1. Si 1 naman ay simply 10 raised to 0. So, alam natin na si negative naman ay less than 1. Less than 1 yung value niya. So, nakakita na kayo ng pattern ngayon. So, basically, if 1 is simply equal to 10 raised to 0, yung 10 raised to negative 1 natin will become 1 over 10. Why? Kasi alam natin na in law of exponent, si 10 raised to negative 1 is what? Improperly written. So, gagawin natin siyang fraction that will become, kapag negative ha, fraction dapat siya, 1 over 10. The same with this one. So, si 1 over 100, equal siya kay 1 over 10 squared. Kasi si 100 ay 10 squared. So, basically, 1 over 10 squared is simply 10 raised to negative 2. Kasi, hindi siya pwedeng 10 squared. Kasi si 10 squared ay 100. We are talking about 1 over 100. So, it will become 10 raised to negative 2. Si 1 over 1,000 naman ay 1 over 10 cubed, which is equal to 10 raised to negative 3. While si 1 over 10,000 naman ay 1 over 10 raised to 4, which is equal to 10 raised to negative 4. Kapag inalis natin yung numerator. So now your turn. Using scientific notation, rewrite the following numbers. Scientific notation. Pause the video for a while and then let's try to answer this problem. Okay, let's try. So dito, palalakihin natin yung number kasi si 0.000882 ay mababa kay 1. So it should be in between 1 to 10. So ilan ang move natin? 1, from the decimal ha, 1, 2, 3, 4. 8.82 times 10 raised to negative 4. Negative siya kasi pinalaki naman natin yung maliit na number. Or nag-move tayo to the right nito. Next, si 0. Blah 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 59. So ilang movement ang gagawin natin? And then negative siya ulit ha. Negative siya ulit kasi magmo-move tayo to the right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 5.9 times 10 raised to negative 7. Next, 0.00004. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hindi pa rin siya pwede kasi 0.4 is less than 1. So dito natin ilalagay. So we have 4 times 10 raised to negative 5. More examples. Let us have 0.0004. So move tayo ng 1, 2, 3, 4. And makakarating na siya doon. So it will become 4 times 10 raised to negative 4. Si 1.248 naman ay times 10 raised to negative 6. Convert natin sa standard. Since negative yan, mag-move naman tayo ngayon to the left. So it will become 1.248. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, lagyan natin ngayon ng 0 yung mga yan. And that will be our answer. Next, 6.123. 6.123. Ito yung decimal. Negative yon. So, we have to move it to the left. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Ayan. So, yung sagot natin. This one naman, gawin naman natin siyang scientific notation. So, move to the right naman tayo. So, negative pa din. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ayan. So, magiging 3.06 times 10 raised to negative 6. The same with this number 5. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 8.92 times 10 raised to negative 4. Wait lang. Yeah, let's have this problem. The nucleus of a human cell is about 7 times 10 raised to negative 6 meters in diameter. The question is, what is the length in standard notation? So, standard form na siya, standard notation. Okay, 7 times 10 raised to negative 6. So, lagay natin. Negative 6, again, in standard form, standard notation, kailangan natin mag-move to the left. So, we have 7. Ito yung kanyang decimal. 6 places to the left. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, lahat lang tayo ng 0. Nakakarating na dito yung decimal. The answer is 0.000007. Another example. A ribosome, another part of a cell, is about 0. Blah 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 3 of a meter in a diameter. Write the length in scientific notation. So, eto lang naman yung given natin. So, ito yung susulat natin sa scientific notation. Ilang 0 meron? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, andito yung decimal. So, we have to move how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. So it will become 3 times 10 raised to negative 9. Ayan. So I hope you learned something on our video for today. Don't forget to like this video and share this video on your friend and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa ating mga latest upload. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.